Very special place on the river here on the Rappahannock. We're right at the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay. And when my stepmother was a very little girl, she stood on the banks at the river on a very sunny morning, but a lot of wind, and we had whitecaps. And my stepmother asked her grandmother, "Grandma, what are those things?" And lovingly, my stepmother's grandmother turned to her and said, "Honey, those are diamonds on the water." And that became known as this property. This is a very special home to us. We wanted a place where we could entertain, we could bring our family, our grandchildren. This home goes back to 1935, and so when looking for a contractor, we wanted somebody that had the credentials to do it. Looked at the portfolio and thought, hey, this makes some sense, and the rest, as they say, is history. Having built new construction, having renovated in the past, this was by far a very positive experience. I dare say delightful. We were thoroughly impressed by everything that was done, how we were communicated with, and ultimately what we ended up with in the home. So one of the interesting things about the home was this was an outdoor porch. We were able to extend that, recapture that space to use it for the kitchen. And what's been great about it, we can entertain 6 folks. And as everybody knows, everybody gathers in the kitchen, and it's been a great place. The other thing we were able to do was to really open up the staircase. The upstairs had never been lived in before, and so we were trying to figure out how best to do it. Instead of putting a wall, we just put the staircase as it was, and again, we brought in additional light. That then gave us an opportunity to kind of push back and rethink what we were going to do with the bathroom. We were able to get a bigger shower out of it, and at the end of the day, we've just thoroughly enjoyed the openness of what we were able to do. I have a shower that I didn't have before, which has just been wonderful. My wife got the kitchen, I got the shower, and together we got this beautiful open space. You know, interestingly, we had a couple of small issues that turned out to be large issues. As you do in a renovation project, we picked out our fit and finishes and made decisions based on that, only to discover sometime later, because of the market coming out of COVID, certain materials were no longer available. And so we had to pivot. Mast was very flexible with us, and that allowed us sort of the wherewithal we needed to take our time to make some additional decisions. We had a trust, so we knew that if they were telling us something, it was to ensure that we understood what was happening. We are very happy to be ambassadors for Mast Builders. If you are looking for quality, if you are looking for someone who understands what your vision is, can guide you through the process, we would wholeheartedly recommend Mast Builders. It was a great experience.